Hey everyone, I actually have a working code for you. You know, when the game first came out, all those code videos were just fake. I don't know why they did that. That's just real weird. Anyway, you want to come to the top right, come to other, and then you have redemption codes right here. So Momo Bless 666 is your code, and it's only good until January 20th, so make sure you use it right away. It has 100 mana crystals, 5,000 Bunley, and 5 XP stones, just the standard ones. So nothing crazy, better than nothing though. So next up, we're going to answer some common questions I see in the Discord quite a bit, and I'll have an invite link for the Discord in the description below as well. So in no particular order, we'll start with Maya, or Mia, whatever you want to call her. People are wondering how to get her, and it's super easy, pretty hard to miss. Come to the beginner event right here, and she is for hitting level 20, you'll get her. It's just that easy, but I still see people asking about it quite a bit, so I thought I'd let you know. She is a break unit like Ritsu, but she's more of a tank, but she does do break stuff as well. Just I don't see anybody using a tank team like shields and damage reduction, stuff like that. It just doesn't seem to work out as well. You want to do more damage and break for the bosses and the damage runs. By damage run, I mean like Realm of Illusion, stuff like that. And then Angie's another Nova I see people asking about. In the beginner event, I don't have it because I claimed all the rewards. But there will be something else on the bottom here. I think this is called beginner event, and I believe she's on page 8. So you just work through that and you'll get Angie, and she's energy Nova. So not a lot of people using her either, because you can get a lot of energy through, like if you have like one Aster that gives you energy and then runes, that you'll be topped off all the time. So something else I see people ask about is hatred. You can think about it like aggro. Building up hatred will make you more of a priority target for single target attacks, which unless you're one of the few people who build like a tank team and use Mia, you're probably not really going to want to use. And there are some accessories for it as well. Right here, mermaid ears. So it'll give you an extra 140 hatred, and just don't use it. So another thing people seem to be confused about is soul liberation. Like there are some runes come here. So soul liberation damage on this rune set. So what that is your energy right here. Anytime you use this energy, there's 3 different stages that buff your character's attacks. This is going to be soul liberation damage, and you can actually check out how much of a buff it'll give you. So 132% damage, 158, 185, and 211. So buffs your damage quite a bit, but that's what soul liberation is. So there's one more term, or another term, that people are confused about. It's TM. So as you see here, all Novas TM minus 7.5. So that is how long it takes you to get your turn. So it goes from 0 to 100, and once it hits 100, that's when you get to take your turn. Pretty self-explanatory. Another pretty self-explanatory one is ARP. So you'll see it on like this accessory, for example, ARP plus 20%. That is your armor penetration rating. So it'll cut through more defense. So you really only want this on your damage dealing Nova, just it's useless on anybody else really. So the last one is heal. It's actually not on here. You'll see it in certain places. So heal and healing are different. Heal is when you're actively casting a skill to heal, so it'll buff that skill, and healing is when you receive healing, so it'll buff the healing received. Now I also see people asking what Novas they should be using, because there are 5 of them. And according to my experience and pretty much everybody else, you just want to use the first 3 Novas that you get. That's just going to be the best way to go for almost everybody, at least for now. So Ritsu is just straight break oriented, meaning her skills focus on break damage, meaning more complete breaks. And then when enemies are complete breaked, you'll not be getting attacked, and you'll be dealing a bunch of extra damage. So it's really important you have a break unit. Kururo is for healing, like even her attacks do healing, and her ultimate, which does inflict a realm as well. And then Tsukio is just straight damage. So we have Annie, who's more energy oriented. Her regular attack doesn't generate any energy or do anything with energy though. Her ultimate does inflict a negative 100 energy on the target though. I thought she generated it though. And then Maya, or Mia, deals extra resilience damage based on current shield, and then her realm is a defense buff. So I would much rather have somebody dedicated to break, somebody dedicated to healing, and then somebody dedicated to just dealing a bunch of damage. Now for the realms, you'll see this on some Asters, and even your Novas have realms. It's coming to the ultimate, Realm of Might. It's an extra plus 13 break when within the realm. And a lot of people don't know, but you can only have 1 realm at a time. You can't stack 2, 3, 4 realms. That would just be way too overpowered. So you're gonna have to craft your tactics around one realm. As of right now, I'm using this Purity Blessing realm because it heals you for 7% every turn and guarantees absolute hit on all attacks, lasts for the whole battle. It's really, really good. And there's even some accessories for when you're in a realm. So like this dragon tail here, attack, defense, break, like everything gets a buff of 3%. But pretty much all you need to remember is you can only use one realm at a time. And then don't forget to level up your talents. Take a look, don't like just go willy-nilly leveling them up because these resources are limited. Look at who your team is made of. So I have 2 Faithbringers and 2 Divinitas on my team, as well as 2, what are they called again? Vassals. So that's who I should focus on because most of my team is made up of that. I got one of the purple ones, one of the green ones, but they're just kind of outliers. So I'm focusing on, well, Faithbringers because of Momo. She deals true damage. I wanted to get this true damage buff. So I'm a little bit farther ahead in this one. Divinitas is great because they're strong against every single other faction. So once you get this, you'll be restoring a lot more energy because when you deal damage to a counter unit, everybody's a counter unit. So just look at who you have in your team and upgrade them accordingly. Even just getting up to this counter unit for all of them would be a really good choice. But if your team has more, like if you have like 3 or 4 Faithbringers in there, you'd probably be better off just going all in on Faithbringers until it gets like crazy expensive. And you'll get the upgrade materials by doing Memory Dive. So make sure you're hammering this. I've got a little bit to do in here. I'm almost capped off at all of these ones. Auto is not working anymore, so I got to go in there and manually fight now to push ahead a little bit more. But these are what you're going to need to level up your talents. You'll be getting 20 up until I think 10. And then after that, you'll be getting 30. And then I'm sure it'll go up to 40, 50, so on and so forth. And last up, we have runes. Everybody's wondering what runes to use. So I'll show you what I'm using. I think that's what most other people are using as well. So for Ritsu, I've got 2 War Legends for the extra 10% break. And I tried to get break on both of them. I don't think I do though. No, I've got Energy Restore on this one, as well as Shield. So I'm still in the process of like getting as good ones as I can get, but I pretty much all have them leveled up to around level 10. I left the other ones a little bit lower because I know I'm replacing those because like Shield bonus, don't need that. Attack, don't need that on Ritsu. Really want to get break percent. So I've got the 2-piece War Legends, and then I've got the 4-piece Echoes of War for the initial 100% energy, and then you gain an extra 50% at the start of each action. That's just going to help you keep your energy topped off like a lot easier than relying on Asters. Because I start with like 1 blue and 1 yellow energy, I think, every fight. So I'm already almost maxed out right at the beginning of the fight. And then when you're refining them, try to hit some speed. Really want speed on all of them. And then just use your common sense for the rest of them. Like basic energy, it'd be good. Crit percent, kind of useless on Ritsu. Really good on Tsukio. So I'll show you my other ones. Kuroro has 4-piece energy. Kind of just have to take what I can get here. The res is good. That's basically your shield bar. Well, not shield, but it's, you know what res is at this point. Energy restore is good. Healing is really good for Kuroro. And then I also have the 2-piece heal because all of my healing asters are on her, obviously. Then last, Tsukio, she has the 2-piece Heavenly Radiance for the extra 10% attack. And then she also has the 2-piece Sarah's Judgment for the effect hit because I am running Corrode team. And then finally, she's got the 2-piece Pitch Black for the soul liberation damage. So again, probably on HP, speed, crit damage would be good too. Basic energy is good. So you will get quite a bit of these runestones so you can re-roll these. These will get in the same place as you get the resources for upgrading your talents. And yeah, I think that's pretty much covers everything I've seen asked. If you have any more questions, leave them in the comments below. If there's enough, maybe I'll make another video or I just might answer you down there. If you want more content for Mirren Star Legends, make sure you subscribe and I'll catch you next time. See ya.